Um, hey everybody. So I am here today on Facebook to um, give some clarity about the real estate market in Jefferson County. Um, and what inspired this is that I've seen a big shift in the questions that I'm getting from consumers and just friends and people out there. Um, a few months ago, the question I was getting from everybody was, how is COVID affecting the real estate market? Is the real estate market busy? How are things in real estate? And now, over the last month or two, the question I'm getting is, why is the real estate market so busy? Houses are selling so quickly. Why are they selling so quickly? So it's been really interesting to watch that shift in questioning over the last few months. And so I was going to talk a little bit about just real estate numbers in Jefferson County and try and bring a little bit of clarity to why the real estate market is so busy right now. So first, the number one reason is interest rates are still just absolutely rock bottom, incredibly low. Spoke to Adam Snable at Guild Mortgage this morning, and it seems like everything we've done with him recently, they do a great job. He didn't pay me to say that. Full disclosure, this isn't like a rate quote. He's probably having a heart attack right now. But everything we've done with him recently has been below 3%, and we see that kind of all over the place, that it's really common for people to be closing their mortgages at 2.75 or even some we've seen lower than that. So interest rates incredibly low. It's a great time to be a buyer in terms of a mortgage. And we've seen where people are even considering, well, do I want to buy my first home or do I want to buy my forever home? Because when my family grows and maybe 6, 10 years down the road, we start to look for a larger home, and all of a sudden we look back and say the rates aren't 2.5% anymore. They're not, under 3%. So great time to be a buyer in terms of interest rates. On the flip side of that, it's a great time to be a seller. So just last week in Jefferson County, and we're looking at sort of the numbers for the larger Jefferson County area because it just helps to sort of normalize things in terms of if you look at sort of smaller neighborhoods, it's kind of harder to see the trends week to week sometimes. But in Jefferson County, 281 homes went under contract just last week, and there's currently 1,400 homes, just over 1,400 homes that are under contract in Jefferson County, and only about 1,200 homes that are on the market. So significantly more homes are under contract than are actually on the market right now, which leads to the question about what we call inventory on the market. So on average, over the last 12 months, about 770 homes are selling in Jefferson County. And this is just looking at single family homes, not looking at lots or land or condos, really just looking at single family homes. So about 770 are selling every month on average. And we've seen that actually go up in the more recent months. So if you look back over this last 6 months, it's more like 860. And if you look over the last 3 months, it's more like 950. So we're seeing it trend upwards. But to really look at real estate inventory, we're going to look at the 12-month average. So about 770 homes are selling on average every month. And with 1,250 that are currently on the market, that's only like what we call 1.6 months of inventory on the market, which basically means that in theory, it would take about 1.6 months to sell every single home that's on the market. And that is incredibly low, and it's what we call a seller's market. A balanced market, meaning a time when buyers are going to make reasonable offers on houses and sellers are going to reasonably respond to those offers, it's about 5 to 7 months of inventory. So we're pretty far away from that. It's pretty far into a seller's market. And we're starting to see that change a little bit. We're starting to see more sellers getting into the market because it's a great time to be a seller. We've got a bunch of houses coming on the market over the next few months, Southside, Crestwood, Crestwood North, and Crestwood South, Forest Park. And yeah, more and more sellers are wanting to take advantage of the opportunities in the market. And so I hope that brings some clarity to why it's such a busy time in real estate right now and how that shift in questioning has gone from, is it busy, to everybody knows it's busy. Why is it busy? Well, there's not a lot of houses on the market. It's very low inventory and interest rates are incredibly low. So that's my market update, and we're going to try and bring this to you a little more often and talk about trends in the market over time. And if you have any questions or we can help you with anything at all, just give us a comment below, send me a private message, send up a smoke signal, whatever works for you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.